morning, laziness. This is Nilima K.S. and today we are bringing to you an interview session with Ms. Heather Marianna. Morning Laziness is an online magazine dedicated to women. It showcases various articles, personal life stories, and interview sessions on different matters concerning women. And today, our interviewee, Ms. Heather Marianna, happens to be a highly regarded entrepreneur, beauty and lifestyle expert, founder of her own plant-based skincare lines, The Beauty Kitchen and Marianna Naturals, which was based entirely on her commitment to natural and healthy beauty regimens and lifestyle. So let us welcome our interviewee. Hello, Heather.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I just we're actually closing one of our stores today because we're going to be moving location. So I've got movers over there and we're trying to organize stuff here, but yeah, it's typical busy morning.
Right. Now, since you're on board with morning listeners, could you share with us your ideal morning routine?
Yes, I do the exact same routine every morning. So typically it starts the night before I go to bed. And I know this sounds crazy. I'm laying in bed by 8 o'clock at night because I like to get up between 4:30 and 5:30 is like, I feel like my really good hour. I go straight to my coffee machine because I have to have my coffee and I go straight to my desk and I try to clean out as many emails and do as many responses as I can do before I get in the shower, turn on the news around 7.
Wow, that sounds cool. Where are you actually from?
I am Egyptian and French, and I grew up in California, and I went to college in Indiana.
Wow. One thing about your place that makes it special and closer to your heart.
Where I live?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're located in Las Vegas. I grew up in California, but I think as far as like being special to my heart, I love the ocean and I love anything near water. I feel like it makes me more zen and more creative. So California will always be special to my heart. But really anywhere with water, I am in a good spot.
So you seem to be in love with sea and water bodies.
Yes, I love anything the beach. It's so calming.
Even I love beaches. They are so calming and peaceful. At times when things are so stressful, it requires to be there.
Oh my gosh, when I was building my business, I used to go out to Malibu a lot and I would drive out there and I would sit at sunrise with my journal because I'm a really big believer in like manifestation and journaling. And I would just listen to the ocean and write all my stuff down. And it just was so calming and I just felt so good for the rest of the day. It's just a great way to start your day.
And also journaling is always a great way to open up all your thoughts on a piece of paper.
100%.
So what are your commitments other than your professional side?
Commitments on my professional side?
No, commitments other than your profession.
Other than the professional side?
Right.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of my life has to do with my work. So I'm very committed to, the clean beauty industry. But what I like to commit myself to as far as like lifestyle is really just, I'm really into helping the environment as much as possible. Like I despise plastic water bottles. My house is pretty much completely plastic free. I use a lot of glass, even storage containers. If I do get a to-go meal, like say from Whole Foods and it's in a plastic container, I tend to wash it and try to reuse it instead of throwing it in the garbage. I like to volunteer. I do a lot of volunteering in Africa, and I love that. So those are some things that I'm very committed to. I think just being an overall social and environmentally conscious person is important to me. On my website, beautykitchen.net, I have an Ask Heather blog, and I wrote a lot of things, just simple changes people can do to save the environment. If everybody just did their part, I think there could be a lot better, outcome, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I think it was during the pandemic that I started to be, I never really used plastic water bottles, but during the pandemic, I think I just got really, truly disgusted because I just saw like these people with these like cleaning out Costco and all these places with just all these bottles of water. And I'm like, all you have to do is get the 5-gallon thing and you can refill your bottles and it's actually cheaper. So I wanted everyone to know that that was an option.
Very interesting. Your lifestyle seems to be more inclined to be towards a sustainable one.
Yes, I like to do. I'm more of a like experienced kind of person. I don't really like to have a lot of junk around or like buy a lot of things. I think all of us kind of learned in 2020 what's really important, and with climate change and everything that's going on, I mean, we just saw all these tornadoes. It's just devastation. I mean, we all really have to do our part. I mean, if everybody just did one thing.
Yes. I think all on the word climate change and pandemic is bringing about a lot of changes in about people's perspectives about things, about how they should choose to buy things which are not healthy or healthy for the environment, in fact.
Yeah. And even just, I understand a lot of people don't want to be vegan or vegetarian, but maybe cut down on your consumption of certain things. It's pretty easy to do.
Right. You love mixing things in the kitchen, it seems. Do you cook or just make beauty recipes?
I actually am a really good cook. I love to cook. Some of my favorite things to cook are seafood. I'm really good at cooking fish for some reason. Chicken is so easy to do. Anybody can cook that, but I love to cook fish. I like to do lots of pasta. My boyfriend doesn't like that I use jar sauce, but you know what? Some of the jar sauce is just as good. I love to cook Mexican food too. I love to make like big taco bars for friends when they come over. I'm not a baker though. I am not a very good baker. I will burn the cookies every time.
It happens with me also. And even I love seafood so much. I think I just had prawns for today's lunch. Yes.
Well, I have a good recipe for you. So I do the prawns in a skillet and it's so healthy. And all you do is put a bunch of lemon juice, a little bit of oil, a ton of lemon juice, and then like a hot seasoning. Like I use this habanero one, put it on there and just cook them till they're done. It is the best ever. And it's so easy. And you only need like 3 things.
Wow. That was a great mini recipe. I hope you aren't tempting our audience with all these yummy foods.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I make that a lot because it stays good in the fridge for a couple of days and it's just a nice little snack and it's super healthy.
Thanks for that. Now let's know some questions about your entrepreneur life. Share with us your entrepreneur journey and how Beauty Kitchen is helping young women nowadays.
Well, I started Beauty Kitchen in 2012, and I started it just, online with YouTube. And I was, just showing people how to make recipes for their skin with fresh fruit, vegetables, things like that. And then I just started to get a lot of inquiries on, I don't want to make it. Can you sell it? And I was like, well, I can't send you an avocado in the mail. It'll for sure be rotten by the time I get there. So I started with sugar scrubs and then moved on to learning to formulate masks and clays and all those things. And we are now 9 years later, and we're going to be going public on the stock exchange. And I think the way that it helps is, first of all, it's a sustainable beauty. It's effective. And when I started this company, I really wanted the skincare to be affordable for everyone, but actually work with natural ingredients, because you don't have to spend $100 on a cream to get the same result. And you know what? A lot of people, I wouldn't even spend $100 on a cream. I just think it's just crazy. So sustainable, affordable, clean beauty, and we're doing it every day.
That was great. And also, what was your mission behind launching Beauty Kitchen?
Well, I was really at the forefront of the clean beauty industry. Like clean beauty was a thing, but it wasn't like it is now. Like a lot of clean beauty companies really aren't that clean. That's why a lot of our products you won't see in a lot of the big box stores because we don't use any unnatural preservatives. And a lot, just a little tip for everybody watching, when you have a product like say a cream and you're going to put it say into a big retailer, it often gets shipped to a warehouse and sits for like 2 or 3 months before it gets shipped out to all the stores. So by the time you get there, it's already 6 months old, so we're working on doing more of our sprays and our hydrations and our scrubs and things that have a longer natural shelf life for those types of deals that we're going to be doing next year.
That's great. So what are your thoughts on manifesting success?
I totally 100% believe in it because I tell you what, when I first started this business, I would write, like I told you, on the beach all the time in my journal. And I'm really into crystals and all these things. And I just really believe in the ask, believe, receive. And just, if you just really stick and do the work, because I wrote down things that in my wildest dreams, I didn't think would happen. I was like, my products are going to be at the Oscars, the Emmys. I'm going to have A-list celebrities using my products. My stuff is going to be on Bravo TV. And guess what? It all happened because I did the work. So you have to do the work, but you also have to just speak it into existence. I 100% think it works. But you have to, like I said, you have to do the work. You can't just sit on your couch and be like, I'm going to wake up to $1 million tomorrow. I wish.
Right. And that was quite motivational in fact.
Thank you.
So how are you helping other entrepreneurs to start their own beauty businesses?
Okay, so this year, with the pandemic and everybody, a lot of manufacturers, just raising minimums, and people are just, spending so much money to start their brands that it's unnecessary. I decided to start a Build Your Beauty Brand program. I'm going to have a website launching on that next year. We're building it now. I'm really excited. And what I do is I just coach these girls. I'm their manufacturer and I help them build their brand. Everything from retail ready products to creation of products, ideas for products, labeling, getting them into the wholesale game, everything. We do it in a 6-month program and it's working out great. And I have some amazing brands that I'm working with. And I'm actually mentoring one of the youngest skincare bosses that I think I've ever met. She's 12 years old. And her name is Aisley, and she is starting a brand called Sudsley, and it's going to be pretty big. She's a very organized young girl.
Wow, that was so interesting.
Yeah.
Coming to beauty tips now, what are some of your home remedies for maintaining healthy skin?
Home remedies. Okay. I love, and can I add hair in there too? Can I add hair tips too? Is that okay? Okay, because during COVID, just a little funny story. This is my natural color. Like, I have dark hair. I do not know why. I thought it would be cute to try to dye my hair blonde. And it all burned off. My hair was all the way down to here. And this is after it's been growing since last summer. So I like to do a lot of deep conditioning in my hair to keep it shiny. So I'll do coconut oil with avocado and put it all in my hair while I sit in the bathtub. And that has helped my hair grow. Also rice water, rinsing your hair with rice water at the very end will help it grow and seal the ends. And I've seen a big difference with that. For my skin, I usually use a lot of oil. I'm not really a lotion girl because I have more dry skin. So I like to use, we have a hair and skin oil whole collection. But if you don't want to go and buy hair and skin oils, coconut oil works great. And if you use coconut oil with a little bit of lavender essential oil, you can put that on everywhere and it will help you sleep amazing. I love that. I even do that to my dog sometimes because he gets a little rowdy. And also if you have acne, put strawberry puree on your face. It will help so much because strawberries have so much salicylic acid in them. It's ridiculous. And you should also eat a lot of strawberries if you have acne and drink extra water and try to heal from the inside out. Turmeric juice also helps with the acne as well.
Right. Talking about acne, do you offer a special set of collections for teenagers who are victims of acne?
Yes, we do. We actually have an acne bundle. I have an offer code for you guys too, if you want to post that, so everybody can get 40% off. Just use the code NEWCLIENT40 on our website, and whatever you want to buy, 40% off. So we have a 3-step acne kit for $29. We have a full acne kit for $49. And then we also have our very popular Beat That Acne clay mask. It's so great. It has beet and turmeric in it. And when you put it on with the rose water, you mix it. It's so pretty and pink. I love that mask.
That was great. Share with us your morning skin and night skin cleansing routine.
Okay, so in the morning, I usually wash my face in the shower, and I use my dark spot correcting face wash that we have online, because I do have hyperpigmentation because I'm a little more dark skin toned, and especially when I tan. So I do get the darker spots. So I use the dark spot correcting in the morning, and then I use the dark spot correcting cream. I let that soak in. And then I do a little bit of oil because I am extra dry. At nighttime, I use our retinol because I am older. I'm 43, so I got to keep the anti-aging going. So I use our retinol, and I like to use our rose clay, which is very anti-aging, and our red seaweed tightening mask. I like to use that as well.
Regular cleansing actually irritate the skin, or what are some tips to like reduce the same?
Oh, okay. So when you cleanse your skin a lot, it just depends on what you're using, right? So make sure you're using stuff that doesn't have a lot of doesn't have chemicals and stuff in it. You can also cleanse your skin with straight coconut oil, and then use a tiny bit of face wash to get the rest of the oil off. Micellar water is great too. We sell that as well. It's very light, and it'll take your makeup off just like that. But yeah, regular cleansing is not a problem. You just have to use the right stuff.
You seem to be a fan of coconut oil. I see that in your routines you use it.
Coconut oil works for everything.
Right. So what makes your beauty products eco-friendly and vegan?
So we have vegan options. We do have a few things that are not vegan because we do have a honey line. But we do offer only sustainably sourced ingredients. And we do eco-friendly packaging, which I think is great. We're going to be moving over to all bamboo packaging as well, which is going to be great. And honestly, all of our products are made with only natural ingredients and natural preservatives. So you're not going to find a bunch of things that you can't pronounce on our ingredient lists.
Really a great initiative you're taking up to change more, or to make most of your products eco-friendly or environment friendly. I really wish if all the big enterprises took up this initiative, it would be really better for our Mother Earth.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I think when people use all natural ingredients, like we get our rose water from Lebanon, we get our lavender from like lavender field farmers, and I think it just helps drive the natural economy too. Instead of just putting a bunch of like all of our lavender stuff is made with lavender essential oil. Like I wouldn't dare use a lavender fragrance. There's some stores that have, a lot of scented things. And I can't walk into those stores without sneezing like crazy. And I've had so many people walk into our stores and say, wow, I'm not sneezing. Oh my God, because we use really good stuff. And we keep it affordable for everybody. You don't have to use cheap stuff to sell a $12 scrub. You know what I mean? You can still use good ingredients.
Right. So what is a goal you have set for Beauty Kitchen to achieve within the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years, well, one of the main goals I think is just to build the brand up. I usually do my goals by 3 months, because I'm just very aggressive with business. So in the next 3 months, I'll have our warehouses moved. We're going to move into a really big warehouse over by Amazon, which I'm really excited about. It's gonna be all brand new with offices, and that's going to be great. And we're going to automate a lot of things and get a bunch of new machinery. By the end of next year, I'd like to have a couple more stores open, depending on the economy and what's going on with, the pandemic. I don't want to be too aggressive with the stores if it's just going to be, not busy or we're going to be locked down.
Right. So share with us a gist of your latest beauty set of collections.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you a couple things that we're launching in January. I'm very excited for it. Also, make sure you get me your address. I'll send you a package of whatever you want. So we are going to do an anti-cellulite firming gel. I really like this gel because I don't know about people listening, but I have been very slacking with the gym and I have been putting on a lot of weight. So my friend Jen has a company called Body High, and I just bought her full bodysuit to wear in the sauna. So I'm going to put this gel on underneath it. I'm very excited. And then we have 2 new products, this Hydra Fruit Miracle Eye Repair. So we have the under eye collagen gels. This is something that's more like a dab on, like a collagen eye gel in a jar. And then we have the fruit resurfacing mask. And you can buy these individually or together. And this one will do a little bit of a light peel and get all that dead skin off your face. So I'm really excited about these 3 products. And we have so many more masks coming out too. It's hard to keep up. I keep creating new stuff, so I have to stagger it out.
It was very interesting to have a talk with you today. And I hope our audience enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for watching the entire session. And lastly, ma'am, thank you so much for patiently answering all our queries and finding the time to be with us today. It really means a lot.
Of course, anytime. And like I said, anybody listening, new client 40% off, such a great deal, especially the travel stuff, because the travel stuff is only $7 already, So try some new stuff and then get me your address. I'd love to send you a package of anything you think you want to try online.
So on that note, we have come to the end of the session. Thank you so much.